Hello, grade three scientists. Wow, what an interesting term we have had. We have all been in self-isolation this term. We were all at home, spending lots of time with our families, not going to school or going to the cinemas or doing all the things that we usually do that's quite sociable. It definitely has been a very interesting term. And that got me thinking a little bit. Got me thinking about the astronauts that live on the International Space Station, also known as the ISS. So if I talk about the ISS, I'm talking about the International Space Station. Now, the International Space Station is a massive station in space where astronauts live and work, and they conduct lots of different experiments, scientific experiments and social experiments too. The ISS, the International Space Station, has been made up of different countries who's got different space programs. And in fact, there's 16 countries that came together and said, right, we're going to create an international space station. And this space station is around about as big as a football pitch. It's massive. And very large parts of it has got solar panels so that they can generate energy. But there's it's a very interesting lifestyle to live on the space station, and astronauts usually live there for 6 months at a time. If you live on the International Space Station or anywhere in space for much longer, it can have long-term effects on your bones and your muscles because of the lack of gravity. So it's a very interesting lifestyle to live on this ISS. Besides the fact that there's no gravity, there's lots of other obstacles that they have to overcome, like lack of water. They don't have running taps like we do. All the water has to be transported to the International Space Station. So there's lots of things that they have to consider while they live there. So when I'm thinking of these astronauts, I'm thinking, my life is not as bad as it can be, I think. I think we still are very lucky, even though we are in isolation at the moment. So my task for this week is for you to have a little think about what you would take with you if you were an astronaut. So I want you to think of the conditions on this ISS. So if someone were to tell you, right, you have been chosen, you're a lucky astronaut, you're going to do 6 months worth of science experiments on the ISS, you're traveling tomorrow, quickly pack your bag, and you can take 3 personal items. So all your food and clothes, all of that will be given to you as an astronaut, but you can take 3 personal items. What would it be? I was thinking about this too, and I think one of them will definitely be my comb, because I want to look good when I take selfies in a spacecraft way up high in the sky. So my hair looks tidy. What will you take? Right, so I'd like you to write down 3 really good sentences, because I know how good you can write. I have been very impressed with the grade 3s from the start, not just your handwriting, but the quality of your sentences. And we know that our learning is all linked. Our English and maths and science are all linked. So we're going to use some of our language skills and English skills this week to write 3 really good sentences. Tell me 3 things you would take with you to the ISS and why. Put a little thought into it. Think of the conditions. The lack of gravity, things that you will miss when you're up there. Okay? Right. Hope you have a wonderful week and enjoy this activity. Take care.